today we're going to be putting the new fairings on. It's going to be a little bit of a process because I have some new OEM bolts. They're not OEM actually, they're just hardware. So I have hardware that needs to go on the new fairings, but I need to see how they're put together first from the old fairing. So I don't know, I kind of want to put them all together at once, but we'll see what the better option is. Right now I'm just laying them all out in the sun, that way they could flex without breaking. So hopefully they heat soak a little bit, and yeah, let's get to it. Also, I forgot, I don't have any more heat shield, so I might have to reuse a heat shield. So there's that too. Alright guys, so fast forward to about 2 days. I didn't have enough time to finish the whole bike completely because I did have to cut, well, I didn't finish the bike because I had to cut the lower fairing, so I didn't have the tools to do that. But today we're going to be finishing it up. It's about 80% done, but basically I have the CBR almost done. We got the front cowl on, we got the front wheel fairing on, got the tank on, and we got the rear cowl on. So I mean, overall it looks good. It looks good on camera, but if the plastic was kind of like this, I wouldn't have needed to paint it. I wouldn't have needed to paint anything because it has like a little nice like gloss to it. But if you look over here, it's kind of like a matte finish. It's not, you know, it's not that shiny. It's really hard to tell on camera though, but you could, once you get close to it, you'll notice like this is like kind of like a matte, whereas the tank is like shiny. And then same thing with the cowl, rear cowl. But I mean, you know, for 250 bucks, like no one can really complain. And then yeah, these are the two side fairings that we gotta get done. But I don't think I'm gonna, but if you look here, this is like a rotary tool that basically needed to cut plastic, so I'm hoping I can use this to cut the this just probably just needs like a little piece cut out because it's basically in the way. So let me actually pull this fairing out, and then I'll kind of show you guys what I'm dealing with. Alright, so if you look right here, that's basically where the last owner cut the fairing, and yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It basically looks like it starts from this tab right here and it just goes maybe like 1.5 inches up. So it shouldn't be hard to do. I just got to replicate and double check that. It looks like for both sides too, so that's pretty easy. So it starts, so it looks like it starts from that little lip right here as well. But we got to put this lower fairing together, so it looks like there's like a few tabs down here. So I think an aerosol would have been a lot better than this. Alright, let's go test fit it. Alright, so I mean, it's not the prettiest of cuts, but I mean, it's gonna work. And I already test fitted it and everything came out pretty good. So yeah, I gotta just do the other side now. Okay, so basically got most of this done. I had to cut the little retaining clip for this turn signals over here. So after I cut that, basically now I just have to wire it and put it onto the bike. But if you look down here, pretty much gotten the lower part down, just gotta wire the turn signals in. Alright guys, so it is another day of working on my CBR, and I've pretty much gotten it close to finished. I need to add the heat shield on, so I didn't put the rest of the fairings on, but once I put the heat shield on, then we'll be finished. So the fairings on the lower side, you need a heat shield because it sits right under the exhaust headers as well as the exhaust pipes. So ABS plastic, I mean, has like what a melting temperature is like 220 something, and a motorcycle engine can get well about that, you know, when you're standing still in the summertime, you know. But this is what the bike looks like so far. It looks pretty good. Like honestly, you know, it's this bike is really old now, you know, so I don't really care too much about it. I got the rear cowl on, got the tank on. I was having some fitment issues with this, but I managed to pop that side in. And then if you look over here, it's a little dark, but got the lower fairing on as well. And this side earlier I couldn't pop in. This part was popping out a little bit, but what I did was I took a heat gun and I kind of warmed up the plastics, and that way it's a little bit more malleable, and you know, you don't really risk breaking anything. But this side I did like a pretty hack job cutting it, but it's whatever, no one's gonna really see that low. But all I gotta do is add the heat shield down here. I'm waiting it for Amazon because I don't think I have enough. This is like leftovers for when I put my Yoshimura exhaust on. But if you look down here, the headers are right here and they run all the way across the bottom, so you're gonna need a heat shield under. But this is the old fairings right here, and you can see that the last owner put all this heat shield here, which is the correct way to do it, and I think it's highly recommended. So what they used was a padded heat shield, which I think is just for sound deadening and heat. This one is just like a heat shield, so there's no padding on it. But the one I ordered also doesn't have padding, so this will do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just take this off for now, and I'm probably gonna try to put on the side fairing, because there's also like the, you know, turn signals and all that too. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll just keep working on this. So these are the fitment issue I was talking about. Like, you have to get that tab in, you gotta get this tab in, and it's only held by like this upper bolt right here, and this bolt holds the bottom fairing together. So one bolt and like maybe 2 tabs up front, or 2 screw tabs, whatever. It's crazy. Some people I know, or the video I saw, they zip tied it to this, but I mean, we're almost there. Just gotta work it in. Yo, look what just came at the right time. Alright, so got more of the heat shield. These are like, you know, factory made from China, which means it costs less because you're getting it at cost, or maybe a little bit over. But oh, you know what, these might have a little padding to them. Oh yeah, this feels a lot better. Yeah, I'm glad about these because these have like slight padding to them, so I'll go ahead and use this. Sweet, dude. Came at the right time because I just barely put this on too. I got the side on right here. So once I put the heat shield on the lower fairing, should be good to go. Okay, so cut this heat shield off on this side. So all I got to do now is just apply it, and then I'm going to probably do the same for this side as well. I think I should go high up, but I have some extras that I'll probably just layer on. But yeah, it looks good. So here's it with the heat shield. And yeah, pretty simple. Just, you know, cut it with a scissor and just mop it up, put it together. Pretty simple. Now it's just gonna go on the bike. Bruh, finally finished it, dude. Look at it. How's it look, guys? Looks like a brand new freaking bike. And the fact that it's all one color now. But yeah, I had a lot of trouble getting this fairings together, but I mean, this entire bike probably took a long time to do because it was pretty hard to put together nonetheless. Like, even if it wasn't eBay fairings, it'd probably be just as hard. But yeah, it's crazy how freaking new this bike looks. So now I got a white bike with Miata with white wheels. How's that look, guys?